Hi, how's it going? I think I might be talking to myself, but that's okay. Try to put some music on in the background. Hi, anybody's there? I don't think there's anybody there yet. I think it's just me, but that's okay. So I just had some time right now, and I thought I would do a quick Zoom power hour, and maybe some of you will hop on. I'm thinking most of you will watch the replay, and that's totally good. Oh, this is a perfect mirror. I'm braiding my hair. Look at that. Get my hair out of my way. I have super big hair, in case you haven't noticed, and it's always in my way. So I just did this Zoom layout that I have, pretty basic, but that's the idea. Like, we want to keep the tools that we have for our team to use easy, simple, easy to duplicate, so that pretty much anybody can do it. Oh, hey, I have a visitor. Hi, Brittany. It's just you and me so far, but that's what happens with random Zooms. How's it going? So, I was just saying I'm just doing like something super basic today, and I had some time right now, so I thought I would just put it out there. I was going to do some work, and I'm by myself, and that's the beauty of working with a team, is we don't have to be by ourselves. We can be online and connected with people, so yay, welcome. Anyway, yeah, I was just starting to say, try to keep my Zooms, and I try to keep like all of the tools that we have easy, simple, easy to duplicate, so that anybody can do it. And yeah, so what I've got here is actually something from a graphic that's got like weekly or daily things to do that you can do throughout your whole. And
Okay.
I have you muted, by the way. If you have any questions for me, it's just you and me right now. So.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
Hi.
So what I've got here is just starting off. If I'm going to do like a concentrated hour, starting off with 15 minutes of self-development, and I'm not going to bother to do that. That's kind of like a do it on your own time kind of thing. But I like to start, if I'm doing like a concentrated power hour, with some personal development, because it gets my brain moving, and it's motivational. It makes me feel really good about what it is that I'm going to be working on. And so I just had some suggestions. Like, this is what I'm reading right now, High Performance Habits. Do you have this? If you guys have this book, if you don't, definitely go get it. This has been fantastic for helping me with all kinds of things, from focusing on time management to dealing with anxiety around approaching people, and all kinds of things. And Brittany, I'm actually just going to mute you because we are getting some people coming on.
Okay.
How do I mute you? I don't manage participants. I don't do this very often, so I don't always know how to work these tools. Everybody, if you're just popping on, if you wouldn't mind just muting yourself. Oh, there we go. Mute. There we go. Mute. Hi, new people. So I was just starting, and I was just saying that one of the first things I do when I'm starting, like a sit down to work, is I do a few minutes of personal development, and it helps me get my brain going, and it's really a good boost for the ego and motivational and that kind of thing. And I am into Brendon Bouchard's High Performance Habits book right now, and it's been really good for helping me with all kinds of things. And I'm listening to actually The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, and this is a guide to spiritual enlightenment. So this is really more about, just how you're feeling, how you feel connected, and that kind of thing. And, work and personal development go hand in hand, which means developing who you are individually, right? So whether it's something like that, or whether you feel more connected to like Bible scriptures or whatever it is, I really highly recommend starting your day with some personal development as often as you possibly can. So anyway, and to carry on from that, sorry, trying to have music on in the background and I put the radio on, it's all ads. Sorry, turn it off. Carrying on with trying to be inspirational and working on the personal development, the next thing I would do, and I always start my day, I know it's like the middle of the day and the evening for some of you, but this is something people can watch over and over again. I would start with some personally inspiring, like inspirational posts. So what I like to do is I put a file in my photo gallery on my phone, and I just collect them. One of the things that I like to do is I'll surf through Facebook, and I'm going to do it right now and just see if I can find something. And I'll just put in like a keyword that I would like to find a post related to. So let's try gratitude. And so if you are watching on your phone and you can't do this, you can write it down and do it later. But if you're using two devices like I am, you can look for some gratitude pictures like I'm doing. And so what you're going to get, if you just type, say, gratitude into a Facebook search, you're going to get everybody's pictures. You're going to first see photos from friends and groups, and then you'll see public photos underneath that. So I always scroll down a little bit and click on public photos, and then you're going to get a huge batch of really beautiful imagery. And I'll just pick a couple and save it to my phone. Like I like this one, inhale confidence, exhale doubt. There's been a lot of my Facebook friends talking about anxieties lately, especially with the change in the weather. You know, everybody's kind of getting like the end of summer blah. So I try very hard to fill my Facebook feed with beautiful imagery that people will be attracted to. And this one's pretty too. Feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. How true is that? So I'm going to save that one. So that's just kind of in a nutshell how I find pictures. I'm sure a lot of you know how to do that, and some of you maybe don't, so that's why I'm sharing that. Of course, Pinterest is always really good for that, and I also like doing Google search keywords as well. And one thing I like to do too is I will post a picture, and I'm going to do that one right now, and then I'll ask a question. So you're not just kind of putting a pretty picture out there, you're inviting people to interact with that image. So I'm going to put up that inhale confidence, exhale doubt. And I'm going to say, who else is feeling this right now? Who else is feeling this right now? And then you're inviting people to interact with your inspirational post and opening up those opportunities to build friendships and relationships. So then what I would do is I would spend about 15 minutes commenting and liking on Facebook. And that's not just like one particular thing. I would spend a few minutes going through my groups. And I like to pick the ones that are more active. So I'll go right into my, oops, not there. Right into where my groups are. Which of course, now that I'm saying that, I can't find it. There it is. And you can see which ones have been more active. Like you always get your most visited ones at the top, right? But you can scroll down and you can see which ones have been more active. I'm just going to pick one at random. Cat's life. I'm all about my kitty cat right now. I'm going to laugh at this one because it's funny. So it's really simple. Like you're just going to go through and just interact. And there will be a reason for that later on when we get to contacting people and adding people. So you're just keeping yourself current and active in your groups, and that of course encourages that whole Facebook algorithm thing to put your posts above others in other people's news feeds. And when you do start sending out friend requests from your groups, people actually might recognize your name. So that's very helpful. So spend a few minutes doing that. And if you're not doing that right now and you're just taking notes, that's okay. And of course, you know, go through, and anybody that has liked or commented on anything that you have put up in the last couple of days, go through and like and comment on their pages, because then you're getting that same give and take. Facebook will recognize that you're trying to connect with that person. You'll see them in your Facebook feed more often, which means when you're ready to put up a business post or an opportunity post, you're current on their page. So we've done a little bit of self-development. We've found and put up an inspirational post. We're interacting on Facebook. And now we're going to go over to Instagram. If you're not using Instagram, I'm not huge on Instagram myself, but if you're not doing it, do it. It's another platform that we can use. There's tons and tons of people that don't use Facebook, that only use Instagram, vice versa. So if you are not familiar with Instagram, if you find it scary, there are a lot of really great It Works Instagram tutorial videos out there. I'm not going to do one because I'm not that great at it, so I'm just not even going to pretend. But use it. Get familiar with it. It's like if Facebook was only photographs. So if you're a person who's only familiar with Facebook, it's just the photos without all the fluff. That's pretty much it. But it's really, really important to diversify, especially if you are trying to only grow on social media. Why would you sell yourself short and only use one platform when there's quite a few? So we're going to go on Instagram. And if you're doing that with me, that's great, but you don't have to. And we're going to just add as many people as we possibly can for the next few minutes. Here's my Instagram tab on here. There it is. So if you want to check out my Instagram page, I've been really slacking on it lately, unfortunately. But I'm trying to step it back up. So if you want to follow me, it's jen.warnock. So it's just my name, jen.warnock. And you'll see pictures of me and my kids and my kitty. But anyway, what we want to do is just go under the search. That's what I do. Go under search. You can put in keywords like you do if you're looking for photos, like we just did a few minutes ago. Or you can just randomly scroll through all of the photos that pop up. And if you see something you like, I'm just going to scroll down until I see some. Oh, here's a puppy. Everybody likes pet pictures and kid pictures and food pictures. So make sure that you're sprinkling those throughout your Instagram page. Really, really important. That's what people like. Do it. And so I picked this picture of a puppy. Super cute, and I'm just going to follow that person. And so just keep doing that. Just go through and add people, you know, not just random stuff. Look for stuff that you're genuinely interested in. I mean, we're all about being genuine. You want to be authentic, be authentically you. So actually like and follow things that you would really do. It's not just about your business and making a sale. It's about getting to know people, getting to know yourself. Oh, that is super cool. What is that? Oh, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's like glass beads or something. You never know what you're going to find. Like, it's so fun to just look for things, and you might surprise yourself with what you like and maybe what you don't like. So yeah, here, do I have my chat thing on? No, I don't. Oh yeah, I do. Oh, there's a pretty lady. I'm going to follow her. So I'm just kind of talking to myself while I'm doing this, just adding people for a few minutes. Do you guys have any questions or anything like that? Like, I'm more than happy to, you know, give you more ideas or more info than what I am putting out. Just go ahead and write anything in the chat if you want to. Oh, I didn't need to see that. That shouldn't be on Instagram. Oh, crazy. Look at this. It's a video and I guess it's flooding. Oh, it just changed. Sorry. People sitting on a park bench and they're surrounded by fish. Oh, it keeps jumping back. Sorry. Anyway. So yeah, get to know Instagram. I will post the recording from this Zoom in the Winks page. And when I do that, I'm going to go and see if I can find some Instagram tutorials for you, and I'll post those as well. So then there's a little extra help for you there. All right, let's do a business post. Let's do one for Facebook, and then let's do one for Instagram after. So I did a post on Facebook yesterday that is probably the most liked product post that I've ever done. I had over 100 people have liked it. And this was my picture. It's just a selfie. What I did was I talked specifically about the benefits of our products. I didn't mention the company. I didn't actually mention any of the products at all. I simply talked about the benefits and how I was feeling. And if you just give me half a second here, I will read it to you. And this is the kind of thing that you really want to write this out yourself. You want to think about it for a few minutes and write it out yourself, because it needs to be personal. It needs to sound like you wrote it. But I highly, highly recommend it because it's been life-changing for me. I'm actually using you may have seen Marina post in Winks about a training program called Rank Makers. It's not company specific. It's geared directly towards people working in network marketing, and I'm following some of his advice and it's working. So yay. But this is what I said. What? Sorry, don't mind me looking a little messy. I'm working at one of my many side jobs, but I had to stop and celebrate and do my belt up 2 notches. Wow. I don't do scales. I'm focused on how I feel, not how much I weigh. Well, I am feeling fit and skinny right now. I added some amazing natural products to my regular routine, and it's really paying off. I had surgery a month and a half ago, so I had expected to gain weight. It seems the opposite is happening thanks to my new routine, adding some healthy options to my day. Yay for weight loss and metabolism boosters. Natural, plant-based, feel-good fit, no chemicals, hot mom. So I'm really focused on what would be important to other people. Like when, let's just say before you found this company, when you were thinking about, how you wanted to feel, what your ideal physical, mental state would be, were you sitting there going, oh, I wonder if Walmart has a product that would work for me? Or I wonder if, maybe Jameson Vitamins has a product. No, you're not thinking about brand names. You are 100% not thinking about brand names. You're not thinking about packaging. You're not thinking about the cost. You are simply specifically thinking about the benefits. So it's really, really important when you're putting up a product post, try and stay away from making it like an advertisement and focus on the benefits, 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 benefits. It's the only thing that your potential customers are considering. Plain and simple. They're not thinking about the name of your product. They're thinking about how your testimony is relatable to them. And they're thinking about, well, what kind of a benefit am I going to get out of that if I try it? They don't care if it's made with green tea and spirulina. They don't. They don't care if it's got aloe vera and cactus juice in it. They seriously don't. They want to know what it's going to do for them. And once they've decided that that's something that they like, then they want to know how to get it. So try and focus on that. All right. So if you've put up a product post, oh, hi. Sorry, I'm just looking at Andrea. I'm pretty new to this. When you say add people, are they just random people? Yeah, totally random people. I am going through and just looking at things on Instagram that looked attractive and interesting to me. So I would say that's a like-minded person. If they're sending you a message back that's something like, hey, I have no idea who you are. Why are you following me? Why are you adding me as a friend on Facebook? Whatever. I reply with something super simple. Oh, hey, saw you on Suggested Friends, thought you seemed cool. That's it. If it's on Instagram, it's just something like, I really liked your picture. That was awesome. Where did you take it? You don't have to be any more complicated than that. If they want to get complicated, it's too complicated, and don't worry about it. There are literally billions of people out there, so don't worry about anybody that doesn't add you back. So yeah, that was our product post. So you could literally do that for any of our products. Like, let's take Confianza, for example, because we were talking about anxiety and self-development at the beginning of my Zoom. So you could say something like, you don't have to show a picture of a product. You don't have to show anything. You could, thanks, Andrea. You could just put a picture of yourself with your kids, or you could put a picture of a sunny day, or you could put any kind of a picture really, and say something like, wow, I can't believe how much better I feel now that I've chosen to take some natural supplements that are good for my mental health. That's it. If you start getting people liking it or anything like that, message them. Just ask them how they're doing. That's all you need to do. So that leads us into the next piece that I wanted to do, which is messaging 20 people. Now, I actually want you guys to go do this, because this is the part that I always find challenging when I'm working by myself, is having that other person, I can see you nodding, Carrie, is having that other person there to kick your butt. Like, this is our opportunity to be accountable to each other. So if you're actually doing these tasks at the moment, go message as many people as you can for the next few minutes and try to get to 20. And I don't want you to message them anything about our business. Like, this is not about messaging people about our business or our opportunity, or the products. Just get to know people. So I'm going to do this with you. And it's easier if you do it say, okay, I'm going to pick some of the people that liked that post I was just telling you about, where I got a lot of feedback. And I'm just going to pick a random person. This person is Shannon Carter. Oh, it's a guy. I only add women, by the way. I find that if you add random men, you get creeps. So I usually try to only add women. Yeah. And whether you're, single taken or married like I am, you don't want that. Anyway, I usually only add women, but this happens to be a guy named Shannon. So I'm going to message Shannon. It's fine. It's not like he can come and get me all the way from Glendale, California. I'm on Vancouver Island in British Columbia, if you didn't know. I'm just going to say hi. Hi, Shannon. How's your day? Or how are you doing? Because I like the auto type. That's it. Just start conversations. It doesn't have to be complicated. Simple, simple, simple. And let's try this person, Lillian. Oh, she's very pretty. And you can always scroll down, like something on their page, comment. This is just about building those relationships. So when you are ready to directly ask them about your product or business opportunity, it's not awkward because you're actually friends now, right? Or at least Facebook friends. And oh, Lillian lives in Vegas. Hi, Lillian. How's your day? How's your day? So, are you guys messaging people? Let me know if you get to 20 really quickly. I'm going slow. why I don't add guys. Hi, Shannon. How are you doing? Wanting to be with you. You? Yeah, delete block. I don't do that. That is why I never add guys. Like, what a creep. Oh my God. Sorry. That is the beauty of hiding behind your computer screen, though, right? You can just sort out the creeps. No. You're creepy. Block. Ew. I'm sorry. I'm sorry everybody had to see that. That was gross. Creepy weirdo. I don't ever get offended by stuff like that anymore. I used to get so freaked out if some guy was like, oh, you're so hot. I love you, baby. Like, yeah, gross. Doesn't bother me anymore. And it used to really bother me when people got offended. Like I'd just message them or send them a friend request. But honestly, in 3 years, well, 2+ years of doing this, I think I've had 2 people actually be really rude to me. I had one lady who I actually used to know her. She was somebody that I knew from high school. We weren't really good friends, but we knew each other and we had a lot of mutual friends in the same city. So I sent her a friend request and she wrote me a message and it was like, F this and F that. And, you know, you're just trying to sell me stuff. And I wrote back like, oh, hi. Actually, we have mutual friends and, you know, we've probably been in the same place at the same time, but, you know, I'm sorry you're so offended by my employment. Hope your life gets better. She deleted me and blocked me, so that made it easier. That was easy that way. Anyway, so, oh, Andrea had to go. No, you don't have to go. You're right there still. No, where did she go? That's okay. Anyway, so, yeah, just message people. Spend at least half of your concentrated hour of time messaging people. If you can't do it all at once, if I have a super busy day, I will take my power hour tasks and I will break it up throughout my day. So let's pretend you only have that 15 minutes first thing in the morning. Take that 15 minutes and do the personal development bit. Read a book, listen to something motivational. There's all kinds of things out there. The guy that I'm working with through Rank Makers is called Ray Higdon, Higdon. And you don't have to belong to his private Facebook group to follow his personal page. And he does post a lot of really great stuff there. So you can definitely check that out. And so spend that first 15 minutes of your day doing your self-development. Then take the next task. And let's say you don't have time for another hour or 2 hours. Do the next task then. You can break up your power hour throughout the whole day if you don't have time to concentrate it. And, you know, like my Rank Makers group, people always say, like, it's okay to have a low production day or a low production week. It's not okay to have a no production day or a no production week. So little pieces add up to big results, right? So just stay with it no matter what's going on. Try and get that little piece of something in there. It'll help you. So, we've done all that stuff, and now let's work on some plans for the week. So it's Monday. What are we doing the rest of the week? What are you doing the rest of the week? What do you want to accomplish by this time next week? So one of the things that I really want to do is I'd really love to sign up a few more people. So I'm going to, I purposefully didn't write this down until right now so that I could share it with you. I am going to directly message 50 people about our business opportunity. And then my goal within that is to sign 3. So I'm hoping that my goal is, I'm shooting low here. Anyway, so that's one of my goals. The other one of my goals for this week is, and the task, it's a goal and a task, is I need to reorganize my office. I had a crazy busy summer, maybe not as busy as other summers have been, but I was recovering from a surgery and there were a lot of things that I just let go. I don't have time for that, so I'm going to reorganize my office. And I'm going to try and set up 5 tasks so I have something to do every day. I'm going to meet with 2 people in person. My mom is texting me. Person, I can't spell. I'm going to set up 2 meetings, 2 coffee meets with people in person. I don't know who those people are yet, but they're lucky people. And what else am I going to do? I'm going to plan to do another power hour. Let's do that. I'll do another power hour later this week where we can all get together and work together again. And then I need one more. What do you guys think a good one is? Anybody got any ideas? What are your goals for the week? You guys tell me. Tell me some things that you're planning for this week and I'll read them out so I can share them with the recording video. I know Carrie was just at the Calgary Bridal Fair. That was exciting. I bet you said you learned a lot, hey? Oh yeah. Yeah. What did Carrie, can you type out something? Or actually, you know what? I'm going to unmute you. I'm unmuting you. Unmute. Hi, Carrie.
Hi.
Hi.
So you can hear me?
I can hear you. Everybody can hear you now.
Oh.
It's okay. There's only 3 of us here, so don't worry. It's not like it's a huge, intimidating audience. It's just you and me and Brittany right now.
Hi, Brittany.
So tell me something that you learned at the bridal show that you might use towards your goals this week or towards your tasks that you might set for you.
Actually, I haven't set any tasks. I'm just listening to you. I'm going to go back and watch this again with some pen and paper after we're done.
That's great.
But I learned that all those people are not as scary as I thought because I have PTSD, severe anxiety issues, and I'm an empath. So I feel everybody's energy. It's really freaky. For the most part, I was on an extreme high for the 5 hours I managed to stay there because of all the amazing energy. It was pretty wild.
Yeah.
But I learned that if I learned to speak to the women about themselves, which was really neat. Instead of trying to sell the product, I asked them questions and then guided them towards what might help them. So that was new for me.
That's wonderful. So would you say then that what you learned from that is some tools that would help you just reaching out to people through social media to get to know them better? And then
yes.
That's awesome. I'm super proud.
It's getting the message typed out and then sent off. I keep running up against this frickin' brick wall and it's making me nuts, but I'm getting better.
That's fantastic. You're doing wonderful. I learned a little tip from Marina, and I don't know what, like, why did I not think of this? Like, she's so brilliant, but some things are just so simple we don't see them. One thing that I do, I know a lot of people have 2 Facebook accounts like you do. And what I do is, well, first of all, I send myself messages all the time so that it's already on my Facebook. I don't have to go hunting for it. It's in my messenger. But one thing that I found is super helpful is record a voice message, send it to yourself. And you can, like, let's just pretend that I'm sending you a message, and I would record something first I would send it to my other Facebook account, like, hi, Carrie, how's your day? So glad that we had a chance to connect earlier. I'd love to chat with you sometime in the next little bit about blah, blah, blah product post that you commented on. It doesn't matter what it is, but you can practice sending yourself voice messages. And if you send them to yourself, you can hear it and then you can change it. And it gives you an opportunity to sort of try it out before you actually send it to a potential customer or a potential distributor. And those voice messages are huge because you're actually, it's not just text. You're actually getting that emotion and the passion about what you're doing in behind your voice. And then if you're sending it to yourself first, you can do it over and over and over again until you're happy with the way it sounds, and then click the share button and send it to that person. And it blew my mind. It was the most little thing. Like, why am I not doing this? This is so much easier than like, oh, I sound like a freak. I've just sent a freaky message to somebody and then they never respond to you again. Oh, it says my internet connection is unstable. I don't know if you guys I'm getting cut off, but anyway. So
actually, it was some cool music.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we've only got a few minutes left because I'm cheap and I just have the free trial, but most of our leaders do. So unless you guys have some other questions, that's like what I would do. Pretty basic. And the only other thing that I might do is,
somebody joined us and I didn't hear her.
That's so funny. She's doing her homework too, or reading or having fun there.
Reading.
Nice.
Madison, say hello to Jen.
Hi.
Hi, sweetheart.
This is my granddaughter.
Aw. Well, ladies, I'm going to sign off unless you have anything else that comes to mind. I will post the recording in Winx so that you can watch the replay. And anybody that is watching the replay.
Where are you posting it?
I will post it where I announced that I was doing the Zoom in Winx. Oh, and Carrie's frozen. Oh, you froze there for a second. I'll make sure that you see where I put it up, Carrie. Don't worry. And I will go and find some Instagram tutorials for people as well and share them there as well. Anyway, yeah, it's been a slice.
In FitWizard?
I'll put it in FitWizards too, yeah, but I'll share it in Winx first.
Okay.
All right, ladies. Thank you so much for your time. I hope it was fun. And you guys have a really good day.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.